with innocent little children, and killing them
That's
like
horrible.
a little game. And I think it's horrible to do anything like that to any other human being, no matter who they are. No matter who they are, whether they're Jewish, whether they're Japanese, or whether they're Hispanics, and
They're all God's
it's
children.
just yes, yes. We're all supposed to be, but some of these people obviously do not believe that they're God's children. Otherwise, they would not be doing this kind of stuff. You
Okay,
know,
I have just a couple more. Can you name one of the cities that was bombed
and
from when we dropped the nuke to end the war? Can you name one of the cities
the
that was
Pearl
bombed?
Harbor you're talking about?
No, and that's what sparked America's
Oh,
joining.
well,
When we bombed.
okay. There's Sad for what was it, Saddam Hussein. Then they do that for when they got him, and then Bin Laden was one of them, and then that other guy that came from Libya. What was his name? Then
I don't
they
remember.
also what was his name? He had a son, and his son got killed when they went and bombed him. And finally, I mean, at that time they didn't get him, but later on they got him. Much later on they still killed him anyway. I can't think, but he was the big guy from Libya. The big president or whatever, or king,
I can't
whatever.
recall his name right now, but
I have it, and I can see his face and everything. I can't think of his name right
you'll
at this
probably
minute.
remember it later
Yeah,
towards the end.
absolutely. Yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
how many cities were bombed when we dropped the
Um,
nukes?
I don't know the name of the cities.
Yeah,
They're kind of hard, to
they're hard
remember.
because they're
Yeah,
different
they're
countries,
different countries.
weird names. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know one of the names of the bombs? Just one. Can you? So you don't know the other either. There was two of them.
Two different bombs.
Two nuclear bombs that we dropped on
Mm.
Japan.
On Japan.
Yeah, when we ended the war.
No, I don't
You
remember
don't
the
know.
names of
Okay,
them.
that's
But
fine.
I know that they were very bad and really big. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
haven't
know?
kept up with,
Yeah,
all
it's
this
really hard. It
history
happened
stuff,
so long
that
ago.
happened so long ago.
Do you know what president served in office during World War II?
Okay. It wasn't the one I mentioned to you, right? It wasn't Churchill?
No.
No? Uh, oh my goodness. I don't
Yeah, it's
think
fine if you
it.
don't know. I don't really
I
know
don't
my
remember
presidents
right
either.
now. I don't know whether Roosevelt or whether way back.
It was
One of
Roosevelt.
was it Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
Oh my goodness.
FDR.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. What event started World War II? Like the whole World War II, not just us joining World War II.
Okay. Are you talking about? See, I'm kind of a little confused. You're talking about the one that happened in Japan, right? Or Pearl Harbor? Or are you talking about the Jewish thing?
Well,
What did the Germans do to begin World War II?
yeah, the Germans started World War II. Like, World War II and the Holocaust are intertwined, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And we just came up with these questions about World War II and the Holocaust and the Germans. And the whole event, do you know what started World War II itself? Not Pearl Harbor.
Is Hitler trying to
Yeah,
get in there and trying to take command over the whole world? He
Yes,
could.
that was
That's who did this. He was already, into what parts of Russia. He was already involved in parts of, I think maybe the Ukraine, and I don't know where all those countries
it's
are.
those countries over there surrounding
France.
Germany and
Yeah.
yes,
He was all into that, trying to be the big, leader. I think
Yeah.
he wanted to do this to the whole world. He
himself.
could have.
Yeah, he could have if we didn't stop.
Yeah.
Do you know what the emblem of the Nazis was? What its name was?
Yes. Let's see, I probably know it, but
Yeah, it's in a different language, so it's hard to remember. It's the one that kind of like looks like that, goes up and
yes,
forward.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't remember what the name is right
It
now.
was called the swastika.
The swastika.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you
I
know?
don't remember that name at all.
Do you know where the swastika originated from?
Not really.
It was actually from India.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know what it symbolized?
What a what?
What it symbolized?
No.
It was actually a peace symbol.
Oh my goodness, and that's what he used
Yes.
to do all the horrible things he did? That's just terrible. I mean, I cannot, and actually they didn't believe that he really died,
Yeah, I
They
know.
think that
Crazy.
he escaped someplace. But, at the end they just said that he had died. But, so many Germans and so many of these people that had been involved, and not only them, but even the people that suffered so much, took off and went into the mountains of Argentina and all the way into South America to stay safe from, Hitler doing all of this stuff. They stayed down there.
Yeah.
They mixed with the people down in South America, and they kept their own land, their own family,
stay away from
but
them.
with, the people that came from
Okay.
that country.
Hitler?
Yeah.
He wrote an autobiography. Do you know what it was called?
You're
Yes.
asking me things that, I haven't paid that much attention to.
Yeah.
And so I don't remember.
It was
what
called
is.
Mein Kampf, and
Wow.
it's in German. And do you know what that means in German?
Mein Kampf?
Mein
No.
Kampf.
No.
It means my struggle.
What?
It means my struggle
My struggle?
about his life and his struggles throughout his life.
He was crazy. That's the kind of struggles he had as far as I'm concerned,
Mhm.
But I'm just, really hoping that
It's ironic to see that
It
that's what that
is.
means.
yeah, exactly, because it's exactly the opposite of what he did, The thing about it is, like I'm saying, hopefully the young people and the people who are ready to vote will realize that the same thing can happen again if we
Can.
let the wrong person get in there.
History
and you
always
guys,
repeats itself.
exactly. And I am telling you guys, and you know exactly who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
without even
Yeah.
mentioning the name.
Yes. All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry that I could help
That's
you
fine.
any better.
Thank
okay.
you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too.